So this might be a little confusing because I have a microphone here, but you're not actually going to hear me through the mic on YouTube. I'm simultaneously broadcasting on YouTube in vertical format and on Sessions Live in horizontal format. So I'm going to be doing a bunch of originals here first on YouTube, kind of a low-tech solution. The microphone, again, it's not actually set up on YouTube. It's only set up on Sessions Live, but I've got music coming out of uh, Megan Malarkey. Hello. Megan Malarkey says, let's go. So let's go. I'm going to start off with the song Extra. I'm going to take requests if you have any requests along the way. And then we'll see just where things go. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them as well. And I'll try to respond to them as I get them. That's not how that was supposed to go. Let's try this again. It's the beauty of live. Sometimes I get it wrong. Sometimes my computer just doesn't want to work. It actually is a functional computer now. It works a lot better than it used to, but user error on my end. Let's tilt this slightly. I woke up today feeling a little rough. Getting out of bed was a little too tough. Dragging my way through my game routine. So late, no dreams. Just another day to make the means. No power in my shower or the hour that followed. Just some more time that I borrowed. Which is why I went in to work. Feeling like a jerk till I heard a whisper over my right shoulder. The words that I heard made me feel bolder. I heard one friend say to another that I looked a little extra tall today, and it took me all the way from dial-up to broadband. I looked down at my strong hands and felt like I could look the world to new heights and do right, simply because someone saw in me something in that moment that I did not see, till I looked through their eyes and it took me by surprise. Cause I'm already confident and self-assured, but I was still lifted up with selfless words. When they repeated them to me, this is what I heard. You look extra today, extra tall, extra smart, extra talented, extra sexy, extra amazing. You look extra today, extra tall, extra smart, extra talented, extra sexy, extra amazing. I went to sleep and dreamt of being a superhero, more untouchable than De Niro. But I wasn't a criminal, simply invincible. Laser beams couldn't shoot me down. I kept flying around, falling up like puff of a bird. And I know it sounds absurd, but it's all from the words that I heard. And self-esteem can manifest itself so powerfully in my dreams, and it seems that I should pass it on to you. It's up to you to believe that it's true. Then we all can have it all, and it can be so magical. So when you meant to hug your day, just look at yourself in the mirror and say, you look extra today, extra tall, extra smart, extra talented, extra sexy, extra amazing. You look extra today, extra tall, extra smart, extra talented, extra sexy, extra amazing. You look extra today, extra tall, extra smart, extra talented, extra sexy, extra amazing. You look extra today, extra tall, extra smart, extra talented, extra sexy, extra amazing. You are the reason why I sing. So, yeah, that was extra. I saw a comment. Thank you, Megan Malarkey, for leaving like 6 comments already, including one that said it went a little quiet. It meaning the music, or my voice was a little quiet. Because my voice is a little quiet, I can get a little closer to the phone, because it's actually my phone camera, phone audio that is going through. And if it's the music, then I can move the speaker a little bit closer. So just let me know this next song, and I'll adjust accordingly as the song is going on. Oh, okay. So it's the Bluetooth, not on my end, but my vocal process. I guess when I started rapping, I mean it was 1992, so like my vocal style is inspired a lot by 90s hip hop, late 80s hip hop. Um, but beyond that, like it just uh, it's my influences in general inspire kind of my vocal style, if that's what you mean. In terms of vocal process, I haven't really been trained in how to like maintain my voice and things like that, so I don't really have a process in that respect. Um, but in terms of style, it really just comes from my influences that started back in the 80s, early 90s, and even continues now into I do listen to some modern music as well, like I like Golding and Lights, and my favorite modern artist actually is Lindsey Sterling, but she doesn't really do vocals. She collaborates with people who do. But she's an amazing violinist, and I love watching her perform. I was lucky enough to see her in concert for the first time ever in September at Red Hat Amphitheater in Raleigh, North Carolina. I've been trying to see her for years, but she always kind of was either just finished touring or her tickets were sold out, or I just kind of missed it somehow. So very glad to finally see that. And yeah, she was amazing. One time she was upside down, hanging upside down, spinning around, and playing the violin at the same time. I'm like, yeah, sure, I could do all that. Why not? I can't. Anyway, this next song is called Love, Funk, and Soul. And if you guys have any requests, also leave those in the chat, and I'll try to get to them. I recently upgraded my computer, so it works like a real computer, but sometimes I just apparently can't double click a mouse. This isn't sex, drugs, rock and roll. It's just love, funk, and soul. It's just love, funk, and soul. It's just love, funk, and soul. I don't care if you drink or not, if you think I'm hot. I'm coming every day, giving it all I got. Waking up, driven by love. Every day, yes, now I'm giving enough. It's not about living it up, it's about staying grounded. Keeping things in my life well rounded, and hopefully leaving this place better than I found it. It's not about drinking till I'm blasted, making everything go faster and faster. It's about staying sober, taking it slower, breathing it in, feeling the grin, showing friends, and I'll do it again. It's not about spending my money, it's about earning my time and learning to find all the simple joy. Instead of being annoyed by the little things, I won't let it give me brittle wings. Instead, I'll soar with the strength of an eagle, and I choose to be full, spreading love to all people. This isn't sex, drugs, and rock and roll. It's just love, funk, and soul. It's just love, funk, and soul. It's just love, funk, and soul. This isn't sex, drugs, and rock and roll. It's just love, funk, and soul. It's just love, funk, and soul. It's just love, funk, and soul. Right now, spend the night out, but I remember that tomorrow matters too. When I won't let the sauce bite through, when I follow after you. I'm not a wham fan, thank you, man. One night stand, won't hit it and quit it, cause I believe in commitment. We've been together for 2 decades now, and I still feel like I'm getting this down, cause it's building me up, filling my cup with the water I need, love in the air that I breathe. And for this reason, I believe. This isn't sex, drugs, rock and roll. It's just love, funk, and soul. It's just love, funk, and soul. It's just love, funk, and soul. This isn't sex, drugs, rock and roll. It's just love, funk, and soul. It's just love, funk, and soul. It's just love, funk, and soul. 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 And Danica has joined the chat on Sessions Live, which is a perfect time to kind of let both of you know what's happening here. I am broadcasting in 2 different kind of methods here. So on Sessions Live there, for you watching on YouTube, you can see kind of my setup here. I've got OBS Studio running so that I can broadcast on Sessions Live, as well as I have just my basic phone setup for broadcasting on YouTube at the moment. So I have both going, which is why if you're watching on YouTube, if you see me looking up at that webcam, it's to make sure that I'm looking at my Sessions live stream at the same time that I'm looking at this one. When this live stream's over, I will actually continue this at sessionslive.com/missionman, which is where this microphone is coming out of, which is where Danica is watching me now. Thank you, Danica, for joining on Sessions Live. And on Sessions Live, I do some covers as well as originals. The reason I only do originals on YouTube is I still am primarily just an original performer. But on Sessions Live, I can do covers and not be worried about copyright in the same way that I am with YouTube. I may put some covers up on YouTube at some point when I look into exactly how to do that in the right way. But for the most part, it's really just original stuff. So, and I'm there like every day now, but I do broadcasts on YouTube still. So if you're here watching me, thank you. And you can continue watching me here. If you want to see me more often, you can also see me on Sessions Live. And this is my newest song called Hominin for Haha. Danica has already heard this one, so I hope she enjoys hearing it again. And then I will get back to some older songs unless people have requests. And I have a funny TikTok for this video too that has a haha Clinton Dix highlight in it. Give me a hominin of a ha-ha. Clinton Dix in a comment, a ha-ha, aha. Refresh my mind with a freshman like wah-wah that I picked up with some and some wah-wah. Let me coast down the coast so I can hit the sheets before I hit the sheets. Images of find the time, cause I wouldn't dream of getting fined for not being on time. My mind to your mind, I wouldn't mind if I'm out of diamond in my mind, through a diamond, inspired mind, they hit rewind. We grind to a 359 for the rewind. I will be kinda not one because the world's not mine. The night is mine and not tight. The score is knotted and not tight. I'll keep scoring for another score. Another 20 and I'll buy 20 to match the match that started it all. That flame is what kept me going until the fall and kept me flaming out before the fall. Going from match to match with the focus on winning, even winning everyone else's opinions. I was missing opinion, opinion to keep spinning as a journalist get by with the spinning. My journalistic details of how it wasn't detailed. I was simply focused on flying the right way instead of flying right away. So while they would ride away, I knew it was my right to find my rite of passage. As the passage is down in my crown, drawn with dark crayon with the North Rayon or Rayon. You might not be able to see it, but it's there, it's where it is. So I put it back in its bin. It needed to go in for me to keep going. Give me a hominin for ha-ha. Give me a hominin for ha-ha. Give me a hominin for ha-ha. Ha-ha, ha-ha. Give me a hominin for ha-ha. Give me a hominin for ha-ha. Give me a hominin for ha-ha. Ha-ha, ha-ha. As I take the time to write the next line, look down my next line and realize what was right at the time would make my eyes real. I can't deny how I feel. As I went to rotate, I wrote 8 versions to help me understand my aversions to my older plans, written by my younger hands. My hunger stands. I just need a lot less food to get me in the best mood. Listen, I think Doja Cat just moved, and I laughed so hard I hurt my calf, and I hurt the calf because I heard the half that I have to, and I'm so glad that I have 2 stats to help me stand too. Give me a hominin for ha-ha. Give me a hominin for ha-ha. Give me a hominin for ha-ha. Ha-ha, ha-ha. Give me a hominin for ha-ha. Give me a hominin for ha-ha. Give me a hominin for ha-ha. Ha-ha, ha-ha. As I watch a reel rotate, I wrote 8 versions to help me understand my aversions to my older plans, written by my younger hands. My hunger stands. I just need a lot less food to get me in the best mood. Listen, I think Doja Cat just moved, and the last of her. Oh, I did that verse already, so let me just say that I'm gonna freestyle for a while, cause I get down with a new style, and you wanna know why I just gotta go fly by when you wanna see why I'm moving on from a forward. Cause I got more than 4 words as I continue to understand more of what was before and how to decide which rules to ignore. I don't need to live in the rhythm of 4/4 anymore than I need to wear 4/4 anymore. But I always had the option, and the option is the one that keeps hopping. So I'll never stop it, and I'll always always let you win. Give me a ha ha homonym, give me a ha ha homonym, give me a ha ha homonym, ha homonym, ha homonym, give me a ha ha homonym, give me a ha ha homonym, give me a ha ha homonym, ha homonym, ha homonym, give me a ha ha homonym, give me a ha ha homonym, give me a ha ha homonym, ha homonym, ha homonym, give me a ha ha homonym, give me a ha ha homonym, give me a ha ha homonym, ha homonym, ha homonym. Give me a homonym for ha ha. Give me a homonym for ha ha. Give me a homonym for ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Give me a homonym for ha ha. Give me a homonym for ha ha. Give me a homonym for ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Give me a homonym for ha ha. Give me a homonym for ha ha. Give me a homonym for ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Give me a homonym for ha ha. Give me a homonym for ha ha. Give me a homonym for ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Sounds like fun. It sounds like fun. So, on the subject of haha, I realized I was like 2 or 3 songs in and my vocal mic was still muted on sessions. So, haha. Whoops. But it's now working again, and hopefully Danica's watching and I got a good laugh out of that because she joined. She just hasn't said anything yet, so hopefully she's actually here. I have one viewer on each at the moment. I'm sure people will come back and watch this later though on YouTube, not on Sessions because Sessions is live only. So this next song is my second to newest one. It is called Next First Breath. And then I'll get into some classics, including Chillin' with the Papa, playing a little basketball, and a few others. If you have any requests, send them on in. Let me take my next first breath. 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 Let me take my next breath. As though I haven't had one yet. Let me open my eyes for the very first time. Let me put my feet on the ground, not knowing what I have found. Let me grasp the dirt and really feel the earth. Let me take my next step as though water never touched my lips. Let me experience the beauty of my first nights and see the light like it's never hit my eyes. Let me take my next step as though it is my first one. Let me experience life as though it has just begun. Let me take the next first breath. Let me take the next first breath. Let me take my next first breath. Let me take the next first breath. All right, I'm gonna do a verse here of Let's Get Groovin'. Thank you, Megan Mulligan, for all the comments and the fire and the. Okay, so best song I've made and worst song I've made. I tend to be that answer almost always is my newest song, but you know I think Love, Funk and Soul is definitely up there for me. With love we find hope. at least as far as underrated goes, is probably like my opinion of it. I love it way up to here. The It's been kind of lukewarm on the fan side of things, because you never know when hey, Ninja Cokes is here. Uh, you never know how a song's going to be received, and like "Chillin' at the Papa," for example, I wrote that in like 5 minutes and never actually intended to release that song. That was a Christmas present for my manager Michelle at the time, and um, you know, somebody heard it on my website at one point and was like, "Hey, you should perform that song." And then I started performing that song. Or no, I was performing the song. Somebody told me to put it on my website, and I did. And then I became like a little one-hit wonder. Um, so my worst song has got to be one of the ones probably on Transitions, or Delve Deeper, which is right after I taught myself how to produce. Um, because I started rapping in '92 and was playing just the keyboard at that point. So I had like a bunch of keyboard beats that were perfectly in time. Hello Meow Production on Sessions. I'm also on YouTube at the same time, so I'm talking to both places at the same time. But I I had only been using like keyboard beats and stuff at that point, but I was recording a friend's music, and he came over. He's a metal guitarist, and he wanted me to record his stuff. And he said it wasn't working for him. I was like, "Well, it works fine for what I do." And he goes, "Well, it may work for what you do, but it won't work for music." And that kind of stung, but at the same time, I went, I'm going to teach myself some instruments. So my second and third albums were very much going away from a keyboard kind of MIDI type sound beat where it sounds like you just been hit and play on a Casio, to more of actual live instruments. And so there were several albums where there was a whole lot of experimental production. I was producing on a Sound Blaster live card. The quality was awful. So basically anything off the second and third album is pretty bad. At least but I needed to have that experience to get to where I am now, and I'm very glad that I did, because it's allowed me to expand out to a whole bunch of other things. I Mega Malarkey is asking if I've ever gotten any songs on the radio, and the reason I keep reading back what these comments are saying is because when people rewatch this, a lot of times that the live comments don't show up, even though I've told it to, have the live chat replay. So yes, I've gotten my songs on the radio. Somebody actually like took a picture once of Playing a Little Basketball being played on a Sirius XM station. I don't remember which one. They just sent me a picture of it. I was like, that's awesome. I didn't even know. I didn't even know how long. I mean, I didn't even know it was on Sirius. Meow Productions asking how long I've been here on Sessions. I've been down here for about 3 weeks, and I am currently level 5 on Sessions Live. So, and I also submitted it to a local station, 97X, my first album. They played Playing a Little Basketball, Is There a God, and like 2 other tracks from Intro to My Mind on the kind of the local program in Oxford, Ohio. And then I've been on some college stations as well. And I was also on WNCI in Columbus, Ohio. They brought me in for the morning zoo because they had been playing it on there as part of their morning zoo, the like, #1 morning show in Columbus, Ohio. And they just brought me in and performed at like 7:30 in the morning. That video is on my YouTube channel somewhere. So since we're on that subject, I will do Chillin' at the Papa, because Chillin' at the Papa was that song that I performed at 7:30 in the morning. And then I will perform Playing a Little Basketball, because that was a request as well. I am just chillin' at the Papa. Chillin' at the Papa with Michelle. She's making my day go so well. Even when I feel like I'm in hell, I am in heaven from 11 to 7. And sometimes 8, 9, and 10. But then again, it could be worse. Could spend all day listening to Matt curse. Oh, I got some fun from boxes, and I spend the day chasing boxes and scammers and the people who aren't where they're supposed to be, saying I'm sorry, my room was on the phone, or maybe they weren't even home. Calling from the cell phone, waiting on the metro, hoping to get home before we go. On the D-live and I relive every moment as I give them the benefit of the doubt when they say that they were never out of their room. So I zoom back to the dawn, faster than on, even though I can't stay warm because there's a winter storm. I am just chilling at the Papa. It's not a tumor, it's my humor that keeps you going. Knowing Michelle and all the others around me to help me overcome the adversity. Hello? Hi, did you order pizza? No. Is this 308 McCracken Hall? Yes. Did your roommate order? I don't know. Click. Michelle. McCracken said they didn't order, and my last tip was 2 quarters on a $150 order. Complain, it's all we do. That's okay, cause you would too. If you were lazy like me, that's okay, cause you'll always be the reason that I'm believing that I can make it, cause I can take it. Give me the phone and I'll break it. Oh wait, that's someone else's job, who's kinda odd. Hey Lindsay, turn off the water. Angela's got a beautiful daughter. Oops, I mean son. I'm just trying to rhyme. Is that a crime? No, but cashing a bad check is, and so is a DUI. My oh my, as I start to think about the things that I'm bringing up, I better just shut up. I was just chilling at the Papa. We are just chilling at the Papa. Thank you, Meow Productions, for the Holy Cats. That's awesome. Meow sent a lightning here on Sessions, and on YouTube. I've gotten some comments as well. Let me check that last comment if it will. Let me see if I push that button, and live chat. All messages are visible. Okay, so lighters up, wave in the air. Yes. Hey, and Jack Davis is here. Hello, Jack Davis. I'm glad you're a huge fan. Thank you for joining me. I just did Chillin' the Papa and a few other songs, so if you missed any of that stuff, you can go back and watch earlier. I'm going to do Plain Old Basketball by request. This was one of the ones that was on that 97X and on Sirius XM. Oh, and even though it didn't ask about TV, this was also used on Jimmy Fallon. He kind of made fun of it a little bit, but it's a fun song. Playing a little basketball, playing a little basketball, playing a little basketball, playing a little basketball, playing a little basketball. One day when I run the way, I met a kid named BJ. He said, hey, wanna play? I said, the days they play. So I shot the 3, missed it, then got the rebound, threw it down, never heard the sound of the clock violating, cause I was penetrating my drives. I came to win, not just to survive. BJ told me to kick a rap, so I started off with turn on the stereo, kick up the bass. Then I shot in his face, jumper was smooth as lace, in Discovery Schoolyard was a place. But BJ was good too. Made a couple 3s and a couple 2s. So this time when I had to leave before I left, I retrieved his number to play someday again. Then I jumped and grabbed the 10 of the rim, hung for a second, then left and said later B. That was the beginning of the multicultural team we were. Playing a little basketball, playing a little basketball, playing a little basketball, playing a little basketball. I got homeschooled the next day and decided to ring up BJ to go play some ball down at UHS. In no time at all, we became the best pair of balls in the schools. We watched our opponents roll over the tools that we abused fools in the court. Me and my cohort made the game short, so we decided to play with the college men. That's when I picked up the nickname Baby Bird, cause people heard that I played like Larry Bird. Taking people to school was easy, it pleased me to see me and BJ make 3s. Our opponents fell to their knees and begged us, please don't do this to me. They flee when they saw me in the B. Cause his moves were faster than Bruce Lee. See, those days were easy. I dunked so quickly I could not see me. And I get free on the break and pull up for 3. People gave me high fives cause we always won easily. Then we go home, take a shower, and go to sleep. And we do that 7 days a week. We were playing a little basketball, playing a little basketball, playing a little basketball, playing a little basketball. But today the game is different. You have to be more than just physically gifted. Got to know the game, got to claim every board as your own. Got to grab every rebound that comes down in your zone. You gotta eat, gotta drink, gotta play the game, otherwise no one to know your name and they'll think you're lame. Gotta have court vision and envision what's gonna happen next. Had to pass every test, every possession's a war, never knowing what's store. Sometimes you have to score, sometimes you have to pass. Sometimes you go fast, sometimes you slow down, sometimes you pull up, sometimes you throw down. You gotta play hard to win, gotta play smart to win. So begin to work on your game and work on your mind, work on your J's and work on your downs. And when you're done, just chill some around. So done for the day, but tomorrow's another day that'll be playing a little basketball, playing a little basketball, playing a little basketball, playing a little basketball. And yes, those were my fantastic ball handling skills. And I don't know what song that just started. Actually, I do know what song that just started. But yeah, okay. So that was playing a little basketball. And I'm going to do the first verse of Let's Get Groovin'. And I will go from there and see what happens. This is also one of my kind of one of those things that I like better than a lot of people do. It's a bit of a jazzy beat, but it's fun. Let's move, let's groove, so smooth, go soothe. Ease the pain and forget it, we won't let it bring us down. Sing the sounds, read now for freedom of soul. See some hold the beauty of expanding our limits today. Shouting and laughter, it matters what after the truth. No core between youth and wisdom, it's fun to go together and learn as the fire burns and the spike turns. Rotating and making anything possible. Drop it all and let the lack of weight help you float away. Y'all know the day isn't what it seems. Even view through dreams and multiple angles. As the future dangles unstrangled by its tangle. Chords to control, let your soul be wildly. Cinema this view up from the blue, and we can do anything on the groove. Let's get groovin'. Let's get groovin'. Let's get groovin'. Let's get groovin'. Doing what you love may seem out of reach, as reason not teach in the rhetoric of lesson plans. That's why we need to lend a hand. If you love to sing, just do your thing. Step up, grab the mic, forget about the stage fright and the strange lights. If you sing because you love it, then the audience will know when it's obvious you grow. So you take deep breaths and you make each step just a little bit smaller than the one before, until you can step up and knock out on the door. Get your foot in as soon as the door opens. Don't waste moments, hope it never closes. Let them see the love in your eyes and then know you're not a lie. Just do your thing, cause it is no try. No matter what you love, just go out and do it. Don't let other people screw with your plans and your dreams. With your hands as they seem like they're losing the strength to hang on. Just do what you love and they'll always stay strong. Do what you love. 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 All right, so that I just doing the last verse there, do what you love. Out to the first verse, so let's get grooving. Oh yeah. Yeah, of course. Wants to know if I can say hi to his cousin. Hi, Jack. Jackie off. Yeah, da. Let me see that. All chat, all messages are visible. So yes, Jackie offered. I just giving you a shout out there from your cousin Megan Malarkey, and I hope that I hope you enjoyed it. So sometimes sometimes names be like that, and then some of my my name gets mispronounced a lot. My last name, so I get it, and. So yeah, Jackie offered a little shout out there from your cousin Megan Malarkey. And Jack Davis wants to know some of my biggest musical inspirations. So my top 5 are Prince, Michael Jackson, the Talking Heads, Beastie Boys, and Lindsey Sterling are my top five favorite. And then, like I grew up on 80s music, so a lot of that is a lot of that is a huge influence on my music as well. Um, Billy Joel, Tears for Fears, um, and then as far as the hip hop side of things, A Tribe Called Quest, Low End Theory is the first hip hop album that I ever bought. Um, so my vocals have a lot of that kind of influence. I also listened to a lot of Will Smith in the '90s, and then later on, a bit of Tupac and Outkast, and uh, I listened to a lot of Bone Thugs and Harmony when I was a teenager. Later on, I got into like Tool and some Rage Against the Machine, Nine Inch Nails, and now like modern influences would include like Lindsey Sterling and Ellie Goulding, um, and you can go back to before I was born. Influences of like my one of my favorite songs, one of my top five songs is "Landslide" by Fleetwood Mac, and "My Way" and "Sitting on the Dock of the Bay" by Otis Redding. And because I started rapping before I started playing instruments, um, and recently I've started singing a lot more. Most of my songs are rap, and then some of my songs I have started singing more often. So yeah, and welcome Clive on Sessions. Let's see, Sessions we now have three, and it looks like we have two on YouTube, so we got five. Say hello to Sessions and say hello to YouTube. But I'm going to do a couple more originals here, and then I will probably end my YouTube stream. If you want to pop over to sessionslive.com/missionman, I'm also going to sing some covers from some of my influences. Um, because Sessions Live is live stream only, it has a different feel to it. So I think I'm going to do, I'll do I Don't Need. I don't need an entourage, build a big garage that says I'm the king of the gods. I don't want anyone to think I'm the best. The thing isn't blessed because I had something that completes me. Getting here wasn't easy, but it was worth every scar. The wounds that pump blood into the heart of my guitar. I don't want to be a star because I already shine. What I created is mine, and that collectors can't take it from me because I am free. I don't need, I just want to invent. I don't need 100 cars or a Target in my basement. I don't really want to be famous. In some ways I'll prefer to be nameless, but I'll never shun a fan that reaches out a hand, whether in thanks or in need, to help me succeed. If you really listen, then you know who I am. You've heard me grow as a man, and I know that I can be successful my way as I play the strings of my life in the ring in the night. Truth is what I bring in the bright, is images fling out of sight. I recall memories as a kid of the things that I said and some things that I did. Sometimes I think with my head, other times I assume I knew it all. My ego grew too tall as I shot up 8 inches in 3 months. It seems I grew up all at once, but it was just physical. I couldn't fit it all together till it all fell apart and I had to restart. Some pieces I left behind, others I still have to find, and that's something I'll do in time. But I'm not in a rush. I want to enjoy the touch and remember the hush, the silence, because no one was there. Some moments weren't there, or at least that's how it seemed. But the sleepless nights made me appreciate dreams. I don't need, I just want to invent. I don't need to be on a boat, askew while I gloat. I just wanna see what I wrote and understand that I created. I don't wanna be hated, but it really doesn't hurt me. It isn't worth the energy to feed the hate until it destroys what I create. I just wanna see fate take me to the island as it holds my hand. I wanna breathe deep and appreciate the oxygen blown in by forgotten wind. There's no way I'll be stopping then, because my life will be a dream. better than any dramatic scene with panoramic sunsets and perfect songs we haven't sung yet, play harmonically by a supersonic drum set while the rhythm of life makes it all right. And when I get there, have eternal bliss of my journals, kiss and I'll earn all this by not being greedy. I love my music to feed me, but if I ever sell a million CDs, I'll give the excess to the needy and thank you all because you freed me. I don't need just one indent, cause inventing is the thing that I like. I don't need just one indent, cause inventing is the thing that I like. I don't need just one indent, cause inventing is the thing that I like. I don't need just one invent. Oh yeah, that's right. And Megan Malarkey says Mission Man should sell a billion CDs. So in the video for I Don't Need, there's actually kind of that kind of vibe to it. And by the way, hello Samuel Colt for coming in. He said hello right as I was starting the song, so I can say hello back. The video has like an outrageous like billions of dollars sold kind of thing. Did kind of has satire on that kind of success. And because success for me is not about making a ton of money. It's about making what I'm passionate about and making music and making connections with people. I do obviously want to make a living from my music. It's a huge goal of mine, but the number one thing is making connections with people and expressing myself. And, you know, sometimes obviously a lot of these songs that I'm performing live, I try to focus more on the positive, upbeat ones when I'm performing live. But my album tracks, sometimes I get into deeper stuff because I've definitely been through some things in my life that have kind of a lot of deeper meaning to them. Let me see that question again because I forgot for a second. I saw it and it popped out and it disappeared. Oh yeah, so Megan Malarkey wants to know if I collab with people. And yes, I've had a few people send me instrumentals that I have then rapped over. A Little About Me is a collaboration. Open Mic is a collaboration where actually George Burrell did half of the beat. So he did like the drums, he did an acoustic guitar track, he did what sounds like a stand-up bass on it, and then I added a second guitar track, piano, and strings from my keyboard, and then I wrote the lyrics and rap over it. My two newest songs, Hominin' for Haha and Next First Breath, those are both kind of anonymous submissions that they just said, hey, I want to collab with you. Can I send you some music? And then they did. And I, you know, wrote lyrics to that music. And Next First Breath had kind of a Depeche Mode feel to me when I heard it, when I heard the music. So I wanted to have kind of Depeche Mode feel to the song. And then Hominin' for Haha, that was just, I woke up one day and the first words out of my mouth were, give me a hominin' for haha, Clinton Dix and a comment, a haha. And just kind of ran with it as a song that would have a bunch of homonyms in it. So yes, that's a further explanation of some of those collaborations. And then, yeah, Megan Malarkey, you can absolutely send me some music. missionman@missionman.net is my email address. The easiest way would be to like upload a WAV file to Google Drive and then send me that link so that I can download it. Dropbox also works, but Google Drive is the one that I use the most often for that kind of thing. My email doesn't take attachments over like 25 megs, and WAV files tend to be bigger than that if they're more than 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah, so I've also got like a remix album where I've had a couple people send me music to remix a song. So like Do What You Love has, they call themselves the Putt Buddies. So I have a Butt Buddies remix of Do What You Love. Yeah, I think you can even search for Do What You Love Butt Buddies remix on YouTube and find a live performance with that beat. Playing a Little Basketball has the Andy Metz remix. He was a Chicago-based artist, and I think he moved to Oregon or somewhere else on the West Coast. And so I did that as well. So whether you want me to write original lyrics and have it as a collaboration with a new song, or if you'd rather remix an existing song if you feel like there's a certain song you're like, I wish it sounded like this, you can make it sound like that, and I could send you the vocal stems. But yeah, okay, so let's see, what do we have left that I want to do? Since I mentioned With Love We Find Hope earlier, I'm going to perform this one, and hopefully you like it as much as I do. Such a touchy remote, with love we find hope, richer than sea notes, as our dreams float on the wings of a spirit. We can all feel it and we can all hear it in all of our lives. Such a touchy remote, who's really in control? It doesn't really matter because we have soul, and we will all roll as we just play ball, and we will stay tall, because as we fall we'll pick each other up and dust each other off. We'll show each other love and give another hug. We'll get punched in the face, won't waste another shrug, and we'll climb mountains from the holes that we dug. You won't keep us down, we found another way, and we will all say there's love here today, there's love here today, there's love here today, there's love here today, there's love here today. Such a touchy remote, with love we find hope, richer than sea notes, as our dreams float on the wings of a spirit. We can all feel it and we can all hear it in all of our lyrics. Such a touchy remote, with love we find hope, richer than sea notes, as our dreams float on the wings of a spirit. We can all feel it and we can all hear it in all of our lyrics. It's humanity at its finest hour. Forget the insanity of mindless power. You can take away our homes and drain all our banks, and we'll just say thanks for the chance to show strength. We will go lengths like our forefathers. You can take away our food and take away our water, and we'll still have love for our sons and daughters, because we have passion that burns so much hotter than anything you can throw at us. You can show us trust and then take it away, and we will still say there's love here today, there's love here today, there's love here today. This is our song, we are truly strong. This is our song, we are truly strong. This is our song, so let's all sing along. This is our song, this is our song. Such a touchy remote, with love we find hope, richer than sea notes, as our dreams float on the wings of a spirit. We can all feel it and we can all hear it in all of our lips. Such a touchy remote, with love we find hope, richer than sea notes, as our dreams float on the wings of a spirit. We can all feel it and we can all hear it in all of our lyrics. Such a touchy remote, with love we find hope, richer than sea notes, as our hands float wings of a spirit. We can all feel it and we can all hear it in all of our lyrics. Such a touchy remote, with love we find hope, with love we find hope, with love we find hope. Such a touchy remote, with love we find hope, with love we find hope, with love we find hope. Thank you. I saw a couple of comments that I want to respond to. I just have to hit a button so that I can see them again. And all messages are visible. And Megan Malarkey says these lyrics Hardman. And then Rosa says, you're the hero 2021 needs. Stop that. I keep accidentally hitting the wrong button on my screen. And your music helped me through the pandemic and quarantine. We appreciate you so much. Stay strong. I do get comments like that from time to time, and it's an amazing thing to hear that I do make a difference like that for people that I help them through quarantine, help them through the pandemic. I had somebody tell me that they met their future wife at a house party that I did in Athens, Ohio, like 15 years ago or something, and they're still married now. And somebody I keep in touch with, he met me that way and he met her that way. And anytime that I hear that I make that kind of impact on people, it definitely has a hugely positive impact on me. And it's a huge reason why I do what I do. And so thank you for letting me know that. And I'm glad that I could help you through, it was a hard time for all of us, myself included. I mean, I moved to a new city 6 months before the pandemic hit. So I was spending a lot of time in my apartment and then walking like 10,000 steps a day, and just trying to get through like everybody else was. So I'm glad that I could help you through it, and I'm glad that music helped me through it as well. There was a lyric in I Don't Need, it's the second verse where I say, I don't need 100 cars or a tiger in my basement. That lyric is a direct response to somebody actually wrote a song called Mission Man. So he opened for me. He went by Slim Pickens at the time. And I think that video is actually still on YouTube. Like if you look up Slim Pickens Mission Man, I think that video is still on YouTube. It was the last time I checked, where he sings a song about me. And one of the lines is he's got 100 cars and a tiger in his basement. And it made me laugh pretty hard. And so that's how the second verse of I Don't Need starts, is I don't need 100 cars or a tiger in my basement. I don't really want to be famous, but I'll never shun a fan who reaches out a hand, whether in thanks or in need. So, you know, that's one of those statements of, yes, I love making music. I love making connections through music. I love making a difference in people's lives, and I really appreciate what music has done for me. So it's been this incredible lifelong experience to experience that through music. So I just wanted to mention that because there was a big smile on my face when I remembered that the inspiration for that line when I was starting it. And let's see, this next song was one of my collaborations as well. This one is open mic. Since I mentioned it, I'm going to go ahead and perform this as well. Been a while, so hopefully I remember it all. This is my open mic, and I'm hoping tonight that when I show you my light, you'll understand what I write. This is me, showing you my heart and my words. I don't know where to start, but you may have heard that there's a stage and it's open to all. I don't know how many of you are hoping to fall, but even if I fall away down to the ground and cover my face in broken shards, my empty plate, I'm so thankful of and much respect for anyone that gets to the open mic check, because the first verse of this person made me so nervous that I couldn't breathe through my dry mouth as my eyes dried out and gave me a headache. But I knew I still didn't make a mistake when I opened the gate and changed my fate. So now when I wake, I'm really awake, never bake, never try to burn out. Thankful for what I burned out, the amount of times I've been turned down. I've had to learn how to get past centuries of rejections, achieving independence, reflections through horrendous ejections, but malintended reflections to gain tremendous exceptions. This is my open mic, and I'm hoping tonight that when I show you my light, you'll understand what I write. This is my open mic, and I'm hoping tonight that when I show you my light, you'll understand what I write. This is my open mic. This is my open mic. This may be the first time that you hear this, and it might not be the clearest. If you get near this, you may miss some lyrics, and for you, this is just a moment. I don't own it, just open the rap, maybe open the vents. Some of my words can circulate. I don't know if you heard them later. If you've been listening, sometimes I hear people whispering, it's louder than the crowd of my monitors that on my monitor. I'm just rubbing the 2 sticks in the rainstorm, trying to stay warm, so I can light some fires. Going from inspire to inspire, ring, as I admire the fire ring. Whenever I come to trials to acquire the final things, hoping these moments were a gate to my fate, is living my dreams and feeling the screens, drown out the whispers, growing with a whisker, sitting on my vehicle so I can see it all. Sometimes I don't sleep at all. I stay up for days, thinking of ways to bring it in gazes, singing the days. And I'm confident that my music is good enough. My skin is tough, but walking up 3 steps to a point as I had a lot of angers to make it to the love that I'm feeling now. And that love is much more valuable than money, and love that some of you love me, which is what I'm focused on now. I don't write hopeless songs when hope is gone. So am I. This is my open mic, and I'm hoping tonight that when I show you my light, you'll understand what I write. This is my open mic, and I'm hoping tonight that when I show you my light, you'll understand what I write. I don't need validation from the masses, waiting for it's like watching molasses pass us by. I don't need to be half as fly as a guy in pie in the skies, with my feet in the dirt or sleeping in the earth. I know what the love of people is worth, because I cannot do it on my own. I only have 2 hands and a microphone. Since that's the try to call out, there's no doubt tone. So I need you to hear me and share me with friends. I don't have the ends, make millions of ears bends, click, share, hit send. So I know I'm not done yet. When I ride off to the sunset, I'll keep riding through the night, guided by your light. This This is my open mic, and I'm hoping tonight that when I show you my life, you'll understand what I write. This is my open mic, and I'm hoping tonight that when I show you my life, you'll understand what I write. This is my open mic, and I'm hoping tonight that when I show you my life, you'll understand what I write. This is my open mic, and I'm hoping tonight that when I show you my life, you'll understand what I write. Right, I'm going to check the chat again because I thought I saw something pop up. And oh, it's not Gmail. It is missionman@missionman.net. Not .com, .net. So .com for some reason has been taken. I've had missionman.net since 1998, and for some reason missionman.com was taken at the time. Somebody was just sitting on it. I asked him about it, and he tried to sell it to me, and I was like, no, I'll keep with missionman.net. I think it's more appropriate for me anyway than a .com address. So thank you, Brosa, for the love, the 3 hearts, and thank you for the people who have been watching on live sessions as well. I'm going to do one more song here on YouTube, and then I'm going to switch and just do exclusively sessionslive.com/missionman. So if you're on YouTube and you want to come over, you can just go there on your browser, or you can download the Sessions app and then find me on there. But you don't need to sign up for an account to watch me. You just need to sign up for an account if you want to leave comments in the chat box. And then it's free to leave comments, and the account's free. It just gives you the opportunity to like leave fire and lightning and stuff like that, and request songs on Sessions through their little thing there, and it helps me level up if people are grabbing stars. So welcome, Rosalind, on or it could be pronounced Rosalind, on Sessions. I hope you're having an incredible day. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, Clyde. Thank you, Beyond Production. Hopefully you're still around. And if you have any requests, leave them in the chat on Sessions. And because this will be the last song on YouTube, and then I will be doing some covers on Sessions unless I get some more original requests as well, because with it being live only, I can do things that I've already done and people won't have heard it already. So yeah, and it looks like I now have a 5th viewer on YouTube. I'm going to end with Wonder, if I click on the right thing here. Hopefully this is Wonder. Wonder is mislabeled, so, but I remember it being 3 minutes and 5 seconds, so hopefully, nope, that's time to make it happen. Maybe it's this one. Yeah, 3 minutes and 16 seconds. I believe we all wonder if we designed our own destiny and our lives turned out differently. Who would we be? Will we live happily ever after with a life full of laughter? Would every moment be as blissful as ignorance if we all maintained our innocence? I believe we all wonder, and it'll be a wonder when we all believe in each other. I believe we all wonder, and it'll be a wonder when we all believe in each other. We all have something that we've been through, and I believe in you. I believe you climb out of debt, and they can't see how yet. You'll do fantastic at the elapsed scholastic program. There'll be no class, synaptic codes, and you'll still walk with your peers and the tears that you cry. I'll tell you why every moment was worth it, no matter how much you were hurt and were working and paying your own bills. Harvesting the seeds that your son will. Reap its own rewards and the law will be yours. And I believe you'll make it on Broadway. And when you hear the songs, play your dance to your own steps. Cause you have what it takes to learn from your mistakes. And when you fall on your knees, there's a friendly hand to help you stand. I believe we all wonder, and it'll be a wonder when we all believe in each other. I believe we all wonder, and it'll be a wonder when we all believe in each other. I believe we all wonder if we'll be taking another bite of stress, and the pressure will it get you down. You're the best around, it's just the next in town. Either way, don't go running for the exit now. Don't worry about getting found by anyone but you. When you see the view of your own inner beauty, it'll be the most amazing thing you'll ever see. Now imagine that expanding till the entire planet is standing hand in hand and helping each other grow. Start off slow, but soon you'll feel the flow of energy ride through you in waves, and we'll all be brave, won't be alone. Together with the grown, and after you let the hope in, there will be a moment when the friend needs you the most, and you'll be a rock instead of a ghost, cause a helping hand lift you to higher ground. This is the love that I found, and if only you believe like I believe in miracles, look at hear it all. We could fly like a shooting star and take pride in who we are. I I believe we all wonder, and it'll be a wonder when we all believe in each other. I believe we all wonder, and it'll be a wonder when we all believe in each other. I believe on the answer to be cancer in my lifetime, so that when the kids are write rhymes, they won't be about the unnecessary pain, cause in vain we can take away from the strain, cause we're fame and judge and not who love the lies, just need to love instead of judge. I'm not telling you how to live, I just wanna give words of encouragement and see what happens in the words of sent. Have you really heard them yet? I believe in you, and I believe it's true that we can all do what we love to do. We just need a little love and a lot of help. I believe in you, I hope you believe in yourself. I believe we all wonder, and it'll be a wonder when we all believe in each other. I believe we all wonder, and it'll be a wonder when we all believe in each other. I believe we all wonder, and it'll be a wonder when we all believe in each other. I believe we all wonder, and it'll be a wonder when we all believe in each other. So in the video for this song, my character at the end does this kind of thing, because it's like the typical waving arm back and forth at a concert. And so thank you for coming, Megan Malarkey. You're here for the entire hour concert. It's amazing. So have an incredible night. Thank you all for coming out. If you guys want to see me perform more often, like I said, sessionslive.com/missionman. I'm performing fairly often. It's a combination of originals and covers on there. But I'll be doing this occasionally again on YouTube as well. So catch me live here. That works beautifully as well. So again, thank you all for coming out tonight. I appreciate you kind of having like a low-key chill hang here with me and answering questions and just being a part of it. So thank you all very much. Have an incredible night.